The January transfer window is open, and one of the big early moves looks to be that man, Bournemouth's Antoine Semenyo to Manchester City, but it is far from done yet. Hello there, welcome along to Good Morning Transfers. The January window is up and running, and we look set for another bumper month of deals. Alongside me for the hour, former Bournemouth midfielder Dan Gosling and James Green, who is keeping across all the deals for you. Well, will Manchester United be busy this month as well? They are one of the clubs monitoring, Jan Diomande, who's a super young talent playing for RB Leipzig. They've also got long-term interest in Crystal Palace striker Jean-Philippe Mateta, while they are also monitoring Stade Rennes centre-back Jeremy Jacquet. James, do you expect them to be busy more so in the summer than Jan?
Yeah, it feels that way. It feels like Manchester United always look at the summer to do their recruitment. But what I would say with Manchester United, actually, if you look at where they are right now, they're sixth in the Premier League table, 3 points off of fourth place. It feels like there is a real opportunity this year for a club, or maybe a club, an outsider, to sneak into those Champions League places. I wouldn't be surprised if Manchester United are looking to do some business in this window, because they must be able to see that and visualise the opportunities that could await them. They weren't expected to get a Champions League place come the end of the season. That wouldn't have been on Amarin's list of achievements here. They would have said, we need improvements, let's get yourselves into Europe. But there's an opportunity here. But look, they do need, let's be honest, they do need bodies in central midfield, left wing back in particular, needs strengthening. But Jason Wilcox, the sporting director, has always been quite clear. He wants plug in and play players. So basically, you're ready to go in the Premier League. He's seen it with Mbumu, with Cunha coming in as well. So if there is an opportunity, Mateta's an interesting one. Again, I don't see Crystal Palace letting him go. He's still got a contract for, I think, another year and a half. But you know, they certainly will test that, but I think that's more likely in the summer. And
Dan, look, it's Amarim's third window, and we often say in football, don't we, you need a couple of windows, and the third window seems to be when you're really putting your own stamp on things. So he will want to have a little dabble, won't he?
Yeah, I think the manager always wants to bring in new players, bring in better players. I still believe they need wing-backs to play his system, although there has been a huge change over the last couple of weeks. So they might go for full-backs now, playing a back four. But yeah, I still believe they need wing-backs. I still believe they need a central midfield player, one that can get around the pitch, that big pitch at Old Trafford. And yeah, I think the central midfield player will be in the summer. I think they're looking at that one, and that's where they'll spend.
They were linked with like Carlos Baliba at Brighton in the summer. Brighton don't want to let him go, but Anderson. We know, again, we spoke about Bournemouth earlier and their recruitment. Brighton's the same. They're a selling club ultimately, and that might be a player. Elliot Anderson, I mean, he's had such a good season. There will be a whole list of suitors for him in the summer.
Let's just finish talking about Chelsea. Enzo Maresca, of course, leaving the club yesterday. Liam Rosenior